Kiss them. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's the girl Clever Jupiter with another video. So what we're going to prepare for today is some cornmeal porridge my way. These are the ingredients that I'm going to use. Here I have some vanilla. Here I have some cow's milk. I have some salt. I have some lasco vanilla milk powder right here. I have some refined cornmeal. Reason why I'm going to use the refined cornmeal because it's easier to cook, right? I have a nutmeg and I have some sugar. So growing up, I usually drink this a lot in the morning to go to school because my mom always say it owes you and it's better to eat cornmeal porridge, right? Because it's good for the skin and all those things she usually say when growing up. However, I'm going to show you guys my process on how I do this, how I see my mom do it over the period of time that I was with her. And stay tuned. So here I have approximately 1.5 cups of water. I normally see my mom put on water in a pot first before she starts putting in her cornmeal. She says it speeds up the process of it, and this is the best way how to do it. So we're going to let this water preheat first, and we're going to move on to pouring some of the cornmeal. I'm going to show you the amount that I'm going to use to get this done, and come along with me. So here I have a cup and a spoon, and this is our cornmeal. Look how pretty this cornmeal looks. You can tell by the coarse cornmeal have a darker look. The refined cornmeal have a lighter look. So if you're just wondering, this is what it looks like. So I'm actually pulling a container right here. So this was actually 2 pounds of cornmeal, but I was using it before, so that's the reason why it looks like that. So this is 1 spoon. So depending on how much do you want it, and I'm going to show you guys how thick you like it, depending on how you like your porridge, right? You can pour the amount of cornmeal. You can remember that is cornmeal, that is something that will swell after a while, so be mindful of the amount that you're putting in. So I'm going to put actually 1 more spoon of it. 1 and little. That will be just fine. I'll move this away. So guys, this is what I take out of my bag. This is the amount. So I normally see my mom pour some water on this. Let me show you guys. And mix it out before she poured in our pot. So here I have my room temperature water. I'm going to put some water in this. What you want to do is to mix all this substance until you see nothing which is like sort of watery. I'm doing that just now. I'm going to fill my cup all the way up. You want to mix it out. And this is what it looks like. As I told you guys, I'm going to walk you through the process so you see the swelling of it and all of that, right? So I'll mix it up. So what we're going to move on to do is to pour this in our warm water, and you will see the continuous process of this, okay? As you see, the water is at a gradual boiling point right now. So what we're going to do is to go ahead and pour our cornmeal. If you see it like this, what I normally do is to pour some water from the pot back in my cup and mix it out because I don't want anything to waste, right? Mixing it out and put it right here. So because it's something that will get lumpy and you don't want no lumps in it, normally you stay and stir it for a while, and if you see it's getting too thick, what you can do is add water. But let's sit right here, guys. I'm gonna show you the process on how this is done. So sit and watch the process of this coming to a boiling point and how many water I'm gonna add to this, okay? As you see, guys, it is bubbling. So what you want to do, as you see that it's bubbling gradually, you want to get your spoon and stir it around. You see, it's getting thick. I'm not gonna make it that thick because I'm gonna let my daughter get some, and she does not like it that thick. So we're gonna sort of make it like running, like sort of. Normally, you boil your cornmeal for half an hour to get that smooth refining to ensure that it's cooked right. It's just like boiling flour, making cornmeal flour, ensure that it's cooked well. It's the same process, but this is a bit more tedious depending on the texture that you're looking for. So you mix while you go. You see how pretty it is? Judge if it was the coarse cornmeal, it would not have this wonderful color. Most people use the coarse cornmeal for boiled dumpling. I think that's the reason why they mostly use it instead of using the refined one. This one is a little bit more costly than the rough one, right? So I usually see my mom wake up early in the morning, like before day morning, like 5:30 that time, and start making porridge because, as I said before, it's a very lengthy process to ensure that you're getting the right texture and it is cooked to perfection. Mixing while I go, because the reason why I'm mixing again, guys, ensuring that you're mixing the porridge, you don't want it to have any lumps in it. Right. I'm seeing where it does not want any water so far. It's coming on real good. It's boiling, it's boiling, it's boiling. Look at that popping, popping, popping. Do cornmeal porridge ever burn you guys? Because it's the worst burn ever because it is so hot. So let us go ahead and stir this. Once more, I'm getting my spoon, guys. You see the reason why you don't put it in cold water, you put it in warm water. You see the process is speeding up. It's already speed up because it's already reached that boiling point and that cooking point already. So there's a lot of trick to doing stuff, you know. It's just sometimes we have to think about what we're going to cook and how we're going to cook it. And you know that things don't come overnight. It's a small process. So what I'm gonna do actually is to put it on low heat. Not really low heat, but medium heat rather, for it to continuously slow cook. Mixing it around. This thickness is okay for me. It's perfectly fine for myself. This thickness. Look at this, guys. Imagine someone pouring some hot cornmeal on you. This would be so disastrous. This would be actually third degree burn to your skin. This is so hot. When I normally give my daughter cornmeal porridge, and I put it in a container in her bottle, and ensuring that it is well cool or at a moderate temperature where she can drink it, right? Because this thing is actually so dangerous, right? So meanwhile this is being cooked, let us go ahead and mix up our dry ingredients and our wet ingredients together. I'm going to show you guys how this is done. So let's leave this to cook. So guys, let us move on to wet and dry ingredients, and let's incorporate all these wonderful flavors together. So here, of course, I have my sugar. This is the container that I'm going to use to mix up everything together. This is not a whole lot of sugar because we're going to use all these ingredients, so we don't want it to be too sweet, and we have to be careful the amount of sweets that we put in our body these days, especially for kids. So here I have some salt. My mom always says she tip a little salt in in her porridge for taste. And you know, us Jamaica, everything Jamaicans, we always talk about running belly this and running belly that. So I guess this is some more flavor taste to the pot. So not a whole lot of salt. This will do just fine, just a tip. Here's my vanilla. This is a vanilla flavor that I'm gonna use. And you know that if you have cinnamon leaf, you can use it in your porridge for better taste. I'm not going to use too much of the vanilla. That will do just fine. Because we're incorporating a lot of ingredients here, and it's the reason why we're not going to try to overpower everything, right? I'm actually putting my vanilla lasco . Trust me guys, this tastes so good. This will do just fine. A whole lot, not a whole lot of things. Here I have my nutmeg. So actually nutmeg comes in a hard shell. So what we have to do is to go ahead and crack that. Cracking it. Removing the shells, peeps. This is what it looks like. It smells so good. The aroma from a fresh nutmeg is so good. I'm gonna get a small grater, guys, to grate us up this nice nutmeg in here. So here it is, and here's my nutmeg. Don't want a lot. As they say, you don't want to overpower anything in your meal, right? That will do just fine. So we're gonna move on to the last ingredient, which is our milk. Right here, this is the milk that I'm using. This milk is 100% cow's milk. This is from actually a local farmer, right? And this tastes real good. No preservative, no additives, nothing like that. Just 100% cow's milk. I'm gonna actually pour some of this into it. That will do. And we're gonna mix this out very well, so there is no lump. Because why you want to mix out all of this so good, because you don't want it to have these lumps in it, so you won't taste a lot of sweets and all of that. So you mix it up very well. Very well. Incorporating all these lovely ingredients all together, guys. That's what I'm doing at the current moment. So there I go. Elderly people, if you have while I was in nursing school, I've learned so much about the human anatomy, right? And when I was on job experience, I've seen at the nursing home where they normally love to give the elderly persons cornmeal, because they say also cornmeal porridge is good for ulcer problem, where you know that ulcer is of the stomach, right? You have stomach problem, which is ulcer, right? So they say it's normally good for them, and the elderly persons like it because it tastes good and it holds them. And I see where they normally serve it with a slice or 2 slices of brown bread, depending on the person, depending on their preference, right? So it's actually a good starter meal for the morning. I usually eat this meat so much because my mom usually loves to prepare it a lot. But as I grow up and I am a mother myself, I get accustomed to getting things done the correct way and getting used to it, because sometimes the way how to trick your kids to get to eat stuff is that they see you eating it. It's just like fruits and vegetables. If you're not eating fruits and vegetables, because kids live what they learn, right? They're not gonna eat it. So I'm trying my best to do the right things for my daughter to follow. So this is all mixed on. What you're seeing right here, these greens right here, it will all boil out. These are my nutmeg flavor, which is perfectly fine. So let us go ahead and check on the process so far on our cornmeal, because I'm looking over at my pot and I'm seeing that it is going on pretty good. Yes, so let us go over there. So we're back at the process again on our cornmeal. So I'm gonna mix this around. So guys, it is not lumpy, it is running off smoothly off my spoon. That's what you're looking for. And when you see the white cream is coming up, it is cooking. Yes, it is getting there. It's smoother. You can look at the texture of it and you see it's very smooth. Yes, so what we're going to do is to incorporate our mixture that we just mixed into this and let it cook down for a next 10 minutes, and this will be all done. So let me go ahead and get that. So here's the mixture. Trying to get everything out of it. Look at this, peeps. Isn't it lovely? To ensure that the nutmeg and everything is all cooked down. Look at this. Drop in the comment section, guys, if you do love cornmeal porridge. Let me know in the comment section if you like this porridge or you rather oats one, because you know that all porridge is very nice. It's good for the immune system. It's good for the body overall. And if you not watched my previous video from before with my oats porridge, I'm going to put it up right at the top right here, guys. So you can click on that video and go and watch my previous video on how I do my oat porridge, and you can tell me, differentiate which one you rather, okay? Guys, it smells so good with all the flavors that are incorporating so far in it. Look at that, guys. It's running off my spoon. As I told you guys, I don't want it to be that thick because I'm feeding it to my child, right? And she does not like it that thick. She refused to drink it that thick, so I'm gonna please her. But the best way out to look about porridge is for it to have more body to it. But this is my way. This is like a kiddie's porridge, right? Until she gets accustomed to it more, I can make it, gradually she's growing, I can make it a little bit more thicker and thicker and thicker, right? So we're going to let this boil for more 10 minutes, as I stated before, and stay tuned for the result of this wonderful porridge, okay? So here you guys have it. My cornmeal porridge is all done. Look how lovely and smooth this is. So creamy and nice, guys. So I'm gonna go like this. This is how thick I got it down to. Look at this, guys. As I told you guys before, when you preheat some water in your pot, it speeds up the process on cooking your cornmeal fastly. So guys, I'm gonna have a wonderful nice breakfast this morning, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about this video, and see you in the other one. Bye.